Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today guys, we're doing something very different on this channel. We are going to find and fish out a doctor from Nigeria who moved to the UK to start cleaning cars. Listen, I heard about this guy before. I did a content on my Instagram page and you guys said we should fish him out, and I heard he's a Nigerian. So that's why I'm so curious to understand why a doctor will move from Nigeria to the UK to start cleaning cars. So are you interested? Hit that like button and subscribe. Let's go. So guys, we are here at the car wash and I just spotted him doing one of his jobs. So let's go and see what he's all about. I'm humble, sir. I know. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Odinaka and I am at home with Didi on Instagram, on YouTube, and I did find out a little about you. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about your time wash, like your car wash, do you mind?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Thank you for finding me out. I think I did see your story a few weeks back.
Yeah. Okay, so could you briefly introduce yourself?
All right, my name is Dr. Obiora Oji. Yeah. I am the CEO of Time Wash. Well, Time Wash is the trade name, but okay. I'm the CEO of Clean Pay Limited. We're a company founded about 4 years ago, and essentially what we do is we wash cars of NHS staff. We provide on-site, round-the-clock car washing solution, and really total car care. You probably heard me say I'm Dr. Obiora, so I'm also a medical doctor.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's who I am.
Okay, so why did you dabble into car wash? That's definitely not medical.
Yeah, I get this all the time, really. With Time Wash, it's always been a dream to... I kind of get fascinated about clean cars. So while I was in training, I did train around the area. So I had the privilege to see what other staff cars are like. So I realized that there was this need to provide wholesome car care for NHS staff.
Okay.
And I, at that point, started to think about how to do this without ruining the environment. Obviously, see, we are on site, we are in the hospital car park, and it was key that we avoid litters. So we had to find a solution that was eco-friendly, and we had to find something that wouldn't interfere with the work pattern of the staff. And we needed to set the edge to set the tone with regards to providing eco-friendly car washing solutions.
Interesting. And the name Time Wash, why Time Wash?
All right, so when we were betting the company, clearly we needed to choose a name that reflected what we do. This service is usually on demand, so people have to pre-book.
Okay.
We've got an app and we've got a website, so they could go on any of those platforms, book a time that fits with their work schedule. Okay. So let's say you're finishing at 2, you want it done in that space of time, you need to book in between
That
8
time.
and 2. So we emphasize so much on doing this according to time. So basically what happens is when they come to work, they've been already assigned a locker where they drop their keys, and then they just have to do that and get back to work. We do the whole job of picking up the cars, bringing the car to the hut, like this. You just saw me doing this. She had her watch booked for 10, so we get that all sorted and then return the keys back to where the car owner would be picking it up from at the end of her shift or his shift.
Wow, well thought out. I think people would like to know why your wash is different.
All right, so basically the things that stand us out from the car washes out there is that we used high-powered steam, which just does the job without minimal intrusion to the environment. So we could complete 5 cars and there wouldn't be any stream of water on the floor. It's just high-power steam targeting the dirt where it is. We also use as few chemicals as possible. Where we have to use one, we usually go for the bio-safe ones. So clearly it depends on the kind of dirt that is on the car. Clearly, our job also involves using these materials that we have, employing them at the time that the wash is scheduled for. And then because we do this without really interfering the staff's schedule, they get to work, they don't have to bother, and we all get it sorted. And at the end of the day, they come back to a sparkling clean car. So that's why we are different.
Out of curiosity, where do you see Time Wash in the next 5 years?
All right, so like every startup, the going hasn't been easy. Being on site on an NHS trust has meant that we've had to face several hurdles. We've had to go through different screenings. Documents have had to be submitted, and we are getting better. The idea, the mission, or the vision we have really is that we will be able to reproduce Time Wash in every NHS trust across the country and beyond. So, it is. So that's where we're headed to.
Yeah.
At the moment, we've started discussions with a few trusts beyond the Northeast because. Of course, we speak for ourselves. Our time here has been nothing short of fruitful. So,
this thing you just said now, I'm very happy about it, because I remember when I posted it on my Instagram page, people were like, "Oh, we don't have one in our NHS trust. We don't have," and I didn't know what to say, because first of all, I've not really had this chat with you to know what the vision is.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that you have such plans, and hopefully you take over the whole of NHS in this UK.
Yes,
Do you mind telling us a bit about your journey so far?
this whole idea, the process of getting Time Wash established at Northeast Hospital, it actually predates COVID. I think it was 2019 when we first approached them. Fortunately, the innovation side of the hospital, the NTA Solutions, they thought it was a viable thing. They went into talks with us, made demands. It's been really a very eye-opening endeavor, I would say. So we've had to tick their boxes, make sure we are on par with the health and safety regulations. We are continually improving in that direction. Clearly, we've got a few staff that we need to take care of as well. So we are growing. There have been a few hitches, like you would expect for every startup company. It's not easy having to handle this and then project to the future because clearly it's bigger than where we are. But because we've got our eyes on the big picture, it's, I would say, rewarding. It's something that we're fighting day and night to get to that point.
Eyes on the prize. Finally, any advice for fellow professionals and others who might be, thinking of delving into such?
Well, again, it's one of those things that everybody feels they've got an advice to give. What I would say, I think everyone has got a passion. There are things that give you that extra boost, that drive to want to wake up and go for it. It's never too late. Clearly, we could have started this in 2019. COVID happened. We had to suffer a few years of delay. But if you're really passionate about something, you need to downplay the setbacks. You need to hold on to that dream.
Yeah.
And don't ever expect it to be easy, because there are going to be a few naysayers, especially if you're disturbing the status quo. Keep at it, everyone. We'll all get there at some point.
Wow. Well, I don't know what to say, because for me, I'm really impressed, because I've dealt with a lot of doctors. Like, I've met a lot of doctors, and I think most of them are, I'm not saying this in a shady way, but this is what I know, because I live with one anyway. They are kind of scared to take risk, and it's really inspiring to see an immigrant doctor actually doing this, pulling it off and dreaming big in the next 5 years. So we're looking forward to hearing that there's Time Wash in different NHS hospitals in the UK. Well done. And thank you for granting me this interview. Really, I was looking forward to it. And I'm sure that my people will be so happy to hear from you. Thank you very much.
The pleasure is mine. I actually have started following your page, and I would say well done for all that you've put on there. It's a wonderful concept. You also follow your dreams. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll all grow together.